Joined now by David Platt. Platty, you've obviously qualified for Sydney and Perth. What's the prep like going for all of those?
Yeah, it's going good, apart from this cold I got, but yeah, it's going good.
So we're going to keep you talking because your voice is rather quite funny, and with the accent and the funny voice, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, well, they all say that anyway. I got a cold on a squeaky, funny voice. Actually, they call me Joe Pasquale back in the UK.
They probably do.
I can't understand why.
I wouldn't have thought so either, but by the same token, let's get back to something mildly serious, shall we? Perth and Sydney. The prep, it's only a few weeks away now, Sydney, and then straight after back home to Perth for you.
Busy schedule, like all the players. Looking forward to it. Again, playing the best in the world. Who wouldn't want to be where I am?
Well, that's a very, very good question. But you've flown in from Perth for these, and you've already qualified, so you can't obviously qualify again. But these tournaments now here at Warilla, they're getting bigger. There's more players coming into them. The standard is getting higher, is getting tougher. But you're in there, you're battling away, and everything looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'm getting older as well, so it's a bit more of a struggle. I know my babyface is my nickname, but yeah, the rest of me is not exactly babyface-ish. But yeah, no, it's good. I do think they should separate qualifiers and ranking points, but you know that's something for the DPA to sort out in future years. But hey, it's a chance to promote in Australian darts, and yeah, we do a lot of travelling. I do a lot of travelling because most of them are on the East Coast, and yeah, I have to thank Team Rebel and Dave Pike, Ian Dargan, and Dave Delaney for that. They pay what they do. They look after us, get us to and from airports, put us up with accommodation. I mean, and I've got another sponsor, Simon Wood from Perth Car Leasing. He helps out. He does so much for me. So yeah, I'm one of the fortunate ones. I get a lot of out-of-pocket expenses covered, and I mean, I couldn't do this without that help. So a massive thanks for them. You know what I mean? They're good.
Well, sponsors are pretty much everything in a place like Australia with the distances that need to be covered, but we also ought to speak slightly. You had a mild health scare recently, and you've come back strong from that.
I have indeed. I mean, it did scare me. It's I always think I'm 21, and like to be diagnosed with a heart attack at my age, it was like scared the life out of me. Luckily, I've had the all clear. You know, I can fly again up until 2 days before Brisbane. I never had the all clear to fly, and then when I did have the all clear, I went there and I won the first tournament there after not picking my darts up for like nearly 3 weeks of, you know, health issues. So obviously I'm calling back on experience now, I suppose. But Harrows have come on board. They've took a chance on me at this, maybe in the twilight years of my darts, maybe. And I thank them for that. My other sponsor, Dart 9, they've been helpful to me throughout the year. So I'm in a good place. I mean, mentally, I'm in a strong place. That scare brought things back home. It brought things into perspective. That's playing. Yeah, they've got a second chance. So I'm taking that. And as you well know, you've had one or two. I think I've got a hell of a lot to catch you up. But looking at you, I don't think I really want to catch you up on that one.
Yeah, well, I am better looking. I mean, let's be honest about that. But to have that little scare and then go up to Brisbane and actually win it, I mean, how big a boost was that? Not just health wise, but confidence wise.
Oh, it's massive because everyone's talking of Corey Cadby. He's probably, in my opinion, the best dart player currently in Australia. And yeah, he hasn't beaten me the last 4 times I've played him, which is testament to my game. But saying that, he's doing what he does best, and he wins dart matches, and he's winning them in fine fashion as well. So yeah, I'm going to give it a massive push to the running to the end of the season. There's still points to play for. If I'm breathing, I'm playing. Simple as that.
Well, you're still breathing, thankfully, but how big a part of it is the mental side of the game as opposed to just the practice and the metronomic throws and the stance at the hockey? How big a part is that mental side?
It's massive. I think that's more important than the practice. You can go up there, spend hours and hours smashing the dartboard off the wall, night in, night out, and I'm almost sure that most professionals do that. That the 8 that's coming over or the 10 that's coming over from the UK, they'll be doing that. But the the mental side of it is a confidence thing. You play well, you get confident. You win dart matches. It goes hand in hand. And I've always been a mentally strong player anyway. When the chips are down, I rock up. That's what I do. I play darts. That's what I do.
Well, Platty, from one good-looking bloke to another, we're going to wish you all the best for this tournament, and we're looking forward to seeing you in Sydney and in Perth, and we're going to wish you very, very well in both of those tournaments.
Thank you, and you really should have gone to Specsavers.
And me.